Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. So we're up and running. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Plays it out to the wing, and it's played forward, and now the breakaway. And the defence can get it clear. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
That looks a good ball. Gets away from his opponent, goes for the cross. Played out to the right. Good ball, it's found its target. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. That's a promising ball. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hoists it forward. Gets a good foot in there. Surely a shot. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Goes to finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Tries to get it forward quickly, and the counter is on. Out to the right. So here comes a substitution. Forward. What does he try from here? Looking to get within range. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Striding forward, tries a shot! Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
There's a long ball. Oh, that's clever.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gets the better of his man.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
A real chance to break. It is now or never. Time is against them. Hoists it forward.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And that's that. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And we're underway. What an adventurous run from a defender. Just brushed off the ball there.
It's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Hits one! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Forward it goes. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He's still going. Where to next? He's had a shot! He's got options out wide, and the counter is on. There are a few waiting for it. He's had a shot at goal! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Danny. Has a hit! That carried quite a threat. That'll be the last act of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's not going to make it. Bulka. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Danyakov. Plays it over to the other flank. Hoists it forward.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
And it's played forward. Has a hit! And out to safety.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Deftly done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Forward it goes.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
He's gone for it! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! There's going to be another change here. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Out to the left it goes. Good clearance and very necessary. And that's that. Decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So off we go then. There's a long ball. Plays it out to the flank. Could move up a gear here. Could try cutting inside here. A chance to play it in. Has a pop! Breaks on here. Tries to get it forward quickly. First quarter of an hour gone. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Played out to the right. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It over to the other flank, and that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Just brushed off the ball there. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Oh, nice touch. Turns and goes back. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Gets the better of his man. Oh, he's found him in space. It shapes to shoot. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Has been clubbed away, and the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And the shot! Would fall kindly. Back of the net! The breakthrough strike! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
It's come loose. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and the score is 1-0. And the through ball is intercepted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's played forward. Has a pop! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Jim, your thoughts?
And all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Played back in. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Good ball, real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well, there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
He's had that big chance! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
This is threatening to become a really good game. So that's it. It is all over. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Thanks to Jim alongside me. As the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And that gets things running with a delicate ball. No foul, says the referee. Could be a shooting chance!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's played forward. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, really good feet from him. Gets into some space. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And there's a long ball. He gets past his man. Chooses to go back. Shapes to shoot! It's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Chance to break. Deftly done. Oh, that's clever. Going for goal! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Konoplyanka. And it's got through. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Steered in. Shoots! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Defenders on the back foot. And the weighted pass. He's got through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. There's the through ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Has he picked him out?
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Real chance! And the keeper can swallow it up. Tries to get it forward quickly. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Maybe somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
There's the whistle, and here we go. There's a long ball. Just tries a shot! Gets good distance on it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Can he deliver? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Away from immediate danger. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's in! Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. Well weighted. He's in! Has a hit! No goals as yet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Plays it out to the flank. Willian. He's played him through. He gets past his man. Hits one! They score!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
He's picked him out. Oh, good ball. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
We've reached half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the action is back underway. Tries to switch the play. Pings it out wide. Hit long and direct. It's a goal kick. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Ball heads it!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He's had a go! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Out to the right. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Schöner. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Leading by 2, and the minute shot at goal! It's being played forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looks to clip it forward. Get face to face with the keeper. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
That's just very composed. He held his position.
And time is up. The manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
Well, good afternoon to you. Things had been building up very nicely over the last couple of days in the lead up to this game, but as you can see, the last couple of hours are a rather different story. The weather has decided not to play ball. The conditions here are a long way from ideal. It is teeming with rain, and that has left both teams contemplating very different challenges. It's almost old style. Understandable looks of concern on the faces of managers, officials, players and fans alike. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And that gets things running. He goes long. Just brushed off the ball there. KYIV. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Cuts it out.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Lovely bit of skill there. He's got options out wide. Shapes to shoot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Forward it goes. And it's played forward. It's a loose ball. Oh, real danger here. Massive leap! Oh, not the best of headers. He's gone for it! He's pulled off a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Big chance! Half-time whistle goes. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Out to the right. Goes for the cross. Good clearance and very necessary. Looks to dink one in. He's had a shot! Gets good distance on it. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. So here comes a substitution. Hoists it forward. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he's gone out of play. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Tries to dink it in, and it's got through. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets the better of his man. Pings it out wide. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There's the shot! They've scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Into the last 5 minutes. Plays it long. Well read, he sorted that out. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And we're underway. Looks to clip it forward. Chorluka. Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. It is a corner, good chance. It's a loose ball. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And help's available out wide. Done very well to intervene.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his...
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Finds himself eased off the ball. Lobs it in gently. Managed to get it away. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Goes for goal! And in again. It's in! The breakthrough strike. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Has a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Nicely measured pass. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Out to the left it goes. Ivanovic. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Here we go again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
He came in hard, very hard. Oh, it shapes to shoot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Tries to stroke it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Look at the defender bombing forward. Gets good distance on it. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And here's the chance to counter. Over to the left. Oh, that's nice.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Well, they could break here. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And it's played forward. Battles to win it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's gone for it! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to...
evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, it's Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways.
That is simply superb! A finish right from the top draw. And he's produced a beauty. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Battles to win it back. Now a chance to break. And it's got through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. It's come loose.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well, it's a score. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Looks to clip it forward. Goalkeeper's ball. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. He spotted the run and played him through.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He goes for goal! They've done it! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Goes for goal! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Gets good distance on it. Danger averted for now. And the shot! It's broken loose. Chance to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get...
And the finish! Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. He goes long.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And help's available out wide.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he's there to hoof it away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And with that, it's time for... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. The way, and he's going long. Forward it goes, cuts it out, and the weighted pass, he's picked him out. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hoists it forward. Plays it out to the wing. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's come. Has a goal! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Right towards the front men. Looks to set one up. Oh, shooting chance! Back of the net! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's got the ball, he's got the space. Could be thinking about a shot here. Deftly done. And help's available out wide. Gets away from his opponents. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. He's left his man. Now can he finish? Flings in across. Now a chance to break. Tries lifting it over. And that has been cleared. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. the next goal becomes crucial.
Hits one! In he goes again! And in it goes! The second half sparks straight into life! He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Over to the left, and the counter is on. It's the through ball, goes for goal! Really well taken goal!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cut out in the nick of time. Shot and the finish!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And he's onside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's gone for it! Good clearance and very necessary. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
He's got, has a hit! Great effort.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Goes for goal! And the ball's, he can pounce on that. Tries to locate someone up front. And time is up. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.